Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Robin Wood Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Ascendant, and Capricorn Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, now on to your reading for February 2018. First card you have here is the Four of Pentacles, and this is called the Miser card. You could be holding on protectively to your finances, holding on protectively to things of value. It could also mean financial success coming to you in the future. You could also be focusing on your money or worrying about your money in February. I feel that some of you don't like what's being done to you promotionally or with your finances or in any kind of work-related situation or anything that involves promotions. I feel like you're getting fed up with trying to please other people and getting annoyed by other people and their demands on you or their expectations of you, or you're getting tired of pleasing all these people. There's something you want to be settled with, done with, and over with in February. Some of you, don't get mad at me Capricorn, this doesn't apply to all of you. Some of you may feel annoyed or angry because your hand got caught in the cookie jar. Now, I don't know what that means literally. Are you stealing something? I don't know. I'm not trying to accuse you here, but it could be maybe you took some office supplies home and somebody caught you doing it. Or maybe you were at the hair salon and there was a magazine you really liked and you put it in your pocketbook and somebody saw you do it. I don't feel like it's a big theft. It could be something minor, but maybe somebody sees you do it and then they call you out on it. Maybe you were at your parents' home and there was something you always wanted and your parents don't care anymore. They don't care what's going on in the house, or maybe people don't feel well or whatever. And maybe you take something because it gives you fond childhood memories of when you were a kid growing up and you didn't ask all your siblings, is this okay if I take this? Your parents could care less, so you take it, and then somebody finds out about it. It could be something silly like anything like that. But that's not going to apply to all of you. You could catch somebody else with their hand in the cookie jar. That message can go either way here, Capricorn. You could have somebody that seeks out your counsel or seeks out advice from you in February, and you have to be careful you don't lead them astray, especially if you don't know the answer. In other words, if you don't really have the information and knowledge that they want from you, don't give them information just to appease them, to get rid of them because you'd like them to go away. Because if you're not really 100% certain about the information you're doling out to them, that could come back and haunt you. And this can be in work situations, family situations, even in groups, organizations, or clubs that you belong to, anywhere that somebody's seeking you for counsel, especially if you are a lawyer, an accountant, a therapist, anybody that dispense advice, is a psychic. If you really didn't hear a message or don't know the answer, do not give it, because it could come back to you. There could be a lot of misunderstandings also floating around in your family or in your workplace or with others about money in February. There could be people that are getting the wrong idea, or misunderstandings or miscommunications, or banks could be screwing stuff up where you deposited money and it didn't show up. There could be misunderstandings and confusions about money. So the next card you have in your reading, Capricorn, is the Five of Rods. And the Five of Rods is a struggle. This could be an internal struggle going on inside of you. It could be a struggle with coworkers, family members, groups you belong to. Usually it's more than one person, or it's within yourself. Aquarius also got this for this month as well. I do feel, don't get mad at me, Capricorn. I don't want you to, but I do feel like you're trying to hide some things or keep secret some things, or some things you don't want people to know. It doesn't mean it's bad. Maybe it's your own personal information. Maybe you're going out there on the dating world and you're new to it, or you're newly single, and you don't want like people you're meeting from a dating site or that you're just meeting for the first time to know everything about you at once. Maybe you're withholding phone numbers or addresses or your last name. It could be like that, but it could be other things that you're keeping secret or hiding as well. You may also feel like everybody wants to attack you for things in February. You could be feeling like people are attacking you at work, or and then you come home and you got people attacking you in your home. And then you could have neighbors attacking you, like, oh, you don't pick up your dog crap, or, oh, you're not, taking your trash can back, or, oh, did you steal my newspaper? Like, you could have neighbors doing it. You could have people saying you cut in front of them in line in the food store. I mean, anything, cutting you off in traffic. You've got people that you're going to feel like you're getting attacked a little bit in February, but it could be little ways. It could be little this, little that, little this, little that, and then that could get on your nerves. For some of you, it could be bigger issues, but people feeling like you're being attacked about things comes up here. But I feel like you know how to stop it and you know what to do. So you come up with like brilliant ideas and ingenious ideas to deflect this stuff and to detach from it and detract and veer people away from doing it. You are going to be able to field it and handle it. It's not like stuff you can't handle, Capricorn. You've got your wits about you. And you're going to start urging people to tell their story. So, again, I go back, like this could be if you're hiring somebody, you want them to tell tell the truth. Maybe you're a judge, a lawyer, or a cop, an investigator, FBI, CIA, state trooper, police, whatever it is and where you live. And so you may be trying to get someone to tell the truth about something. Or maybe you're suspicious of your spouse or significant other and you're like, I don't believe what they're saying to me. I'm going to say certain things to try to get the information out of them. I do feel you doing that. That kind of activity is buzzing around you in February. Now, the next card you have, Capricorn, is the Seven of Wands, Seven of Rods. You've got some really... Don't get mad at me about this reading. You could turn it off right now if you don't want to see the rest of it, because I don't know what's going to come up. But you got some challenging cards. I'm not going to lie to you for February. This is negative energy coming at you, and you holding it back and going, no, you're staying away, or shutting the door on it. And it can also be negative communication, negative energy and negative communication coming at you, and you're either closing the door on it or keeping it at bay. Wow, you're holding out the big bucks, Capricorn. You're going to go on some kind of spending spree. Wow, I feel like you're going to be shopping. You could be doing retail shopping, and maybe some of the things you're going to buy are going to be expensive, because I get hauling out the big wallet, the big cash wads, and spending some money here in February. Maybe you're doing it for Valentine's Day. Maybe you're buying an engagement ring for somebody or a special gift for your love. Or maybe it's just like you don't have somebody in your life and you're like, you know what, I'm treating myself. I don't know, but I see you spending money in February. I pick up you're going to be regaling people with your stories to shut them down. So if you feel like people are coming at you in a negative manner and you want to deflect the situation and derail the situation, you may be pulling out old funny stories, injecting your humor and your wit and whatever into it to like derail them, and that then they're not like coming at you, or that's pretty funny. One of my best friends was Capricorn, And I could totally, he's passed away. He passed away sadly in, I think, 2009. But I could see him being masterful at pulling something like that off. You know, there's a real energy of people jumping to conclusions here. And I feel that you are going to deflect that. You could be the one jumping to conclusions, but I feel there's other people jumping to conclusions here, and it could be coming at you. You're going to pride yourself, Capricorn, on how skillfully and masterfully you deal with it. You're going to be proud of yourself. And no offense, because you may take this wrong. I don't mean it wrong. You're going to be quite the trickster in February. Like, you're going to be leading people to believe one thing, and maybe the story is completely different. Or you're going to have people going, I don't know where this Capricorn is at and where they're coming from, or what they're all about, or what they're up to. You're going to be very skillful and masterful, bob and weave, you know, bobbing and weaving. That's going to be you, Capricorn, and deflect, 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 bob and weave, deflect, deflect, deflect. Ha ha ha, aren't I funny? Listen to my goofy stories. Look at, okay, I brought John to me because he's waving me because he's agreeing with me on this story, and I think he was very good at that too. So if you feel like you're getting attacked, people are suspicious of you, or people are jumping to conclusions about you, or any negative weird energy coming at you, you're going to skillfully field it off like superhero deflection. Wonder Man or Wonder Woman, Superman or Wonder Woman, you're going to be like bing, bang, boom, ha, 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 look at me. That's the way it's going to roll for you, Capricorn. So don't worry. I feel like any challenges from on a lot of them you're going to meet and get, you know, people are going to not know what's going on. But you got an ugly card here. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like when I see the tower. Look how horrible this tower looks. This particular tower card is rough looking. But I have to hear why it's here because I don't read the cards upside down, so it may be better than it looks. There is going to be some catastrophe. I do feel that's going to happen, that will be circling around in your life. It doesn't mean your life comes to a catastrophe. It could be somebody else that's very strongly connected to you. It could be your place of business. It could be something somewhere, but there is some kind of like kabam. And the tower is a card that means a casting off of an old paradigm so a new paradigm can begin. It can also be casting off of an old regime so a new regime can begin. It can also be a fire in a house, a lightning strike, literally. It could also be an argument with a friend or a love relationship. That could just be a fight. It could also end a friendship or a love relationship. That's also possible here with the tower. You've got to stop beating yourself up, Capricorn, because there are people this month of February, and maybe even throughout the year at times, that are just not going to be seeing you clearly for who you are or what you want to present. You're going to be leaving unhealthy relationships. There could be other people that could be leaving. This could also have to do with border patrol. I know that's a weird message, but I heard that word border patrol. So if anybody in your life is trying to cross over some kind of border of some country illegally, or maybe they work for the border patrol, maybe you do, maybe somebody you're connected to does, or somebody you care about is trying to cross a border, because border patrol comes up here also. Some of you are going to have it out with a family member that's very close to you. It could be a sibling. It feels like sibling to me. Could be a parent, but or it could be one of your kids. That's possible. But I feel two siblings going at it. That's what it feels like to me. Siblings arguing. That's one of the things that comes up with this card, because that's not the only thing that came up here. You actually are going to reap the benefits of some propaganda spin that's been going on. And you may think, what the heck? What kind of message is that? Well, there could be some propaganda spin by somebody going on in your family, and they could be totally BSing it, and it's going to get found out, and then you benefit from their propaganda spin. It could also be somebody at work is doing propaganda spin in your favor, whether it's true or not true. You could benefit. You're benefiting from propaganda spin, whether it's created by you or about you, or something that somebody creates that's false, then makes them look like a dunderhead. It could be any of those things, but you're going to benefit from propaganda spin in February. The last card you have here in this reading is Six of Cups, and this can mean fond childhood memories. This can also mean, what it really means to me before anything else, is two people that have reincarnated again in this lifetime to solve karma. You could fight, and then the karma is solved, and that's the end of it, and like break up if you're a couple, or you could be together to the end of your days. Maybe you had unrequited love or unfinished business and unfinished karma with somebody in a previous lifetime, and your interaction with them in this lifetime is going to solve this karma. Either you could be getting engaged and betrothed to someone, or someone in your family is. You could have a sister or a brother that's getting engaged and getting ready to get married. Could even be your parents. If they're divorced, maybe they could be remarrying other people. That's entirely possible, but it could be happening to you. It's either happening to someone very, very, very close to you, or to you, because it's showing up in your reading. If you're single, you're going to find this person very compelling and engaging to talk to. You may meet someone new. So if you're single and you're not dating anyone and getting engaged, you could be meeting them in February and finding them, wow, really like engaging. You could be like, wow, this guy or girl is engaging, and I really am attracted to them, and I want to get to know them better, and it could turn into something. Because this is about a karmic relationship. Listen to this one again. If I was Capricorn and I was listening to this reading, I would definitely listen to the whole entire thing again, and especially the Tower and also the Six of Cups for sure. You're also doing some healing this month of old wounds from a relationship from the past. That could be past in this lifetime or past in a previous incarnation, but you're healing in some way here from a from a relationship. Whether it's past this lifetime or next, that's up to you to determine, Capricorn. Yeah, there's definitely new romance budding for some of you. If you're already coupled, and you're happily coupled, you two will be doing things in new and different ways, and new twists and turns will be happening in your coupled life and in your relationship. So like if you always did things in a certain pattern, in a certain way, maybe now you're going to buy a vacation home and you're not going to do what you normally do. Now every weekend you're going to go to that vacation home. Or if you normally went out every Friday and Saturday night, maybe now you're going to start doing something completely different, teaching a class together, or going on little day trips here, there, on weekends and things like that if you're already coupled. So doing things with new twists and turns and doing things differently comes up for coupled Capricorns. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plussing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here on YouTube. And thank you for all your kind comments under the videos. Sometimes I just do not have enough time in the day to answer them and respond to them. I do read many of them, but I also post predictions on my Facebook page for the Lucky Mermaid, LLC, and also predictions on the Psychic Pastry Chef, LLC, and I do many other things involving my business, so it's very hard for me to respond to all the comments, but I do truly appreciate them. Thank you. Thank you for that. And I do want to say, if you're interested, Capricorn, in getting additional messages and predictions for this month of February 2018 for your sign, you can access these videos, as always, for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on-demand page for February 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. My website has changed as of the first or second week in January because the server changed updated their system. I had to update my website. It's entirely in new pages. Some of them may look similar, but the whole thing was redone. So all you need to do is click on videos. There is a drop-down menu, but that's going to take you to 2017 videos and 2016 videos and 2015 videos. But if you want the current videos, click on video page 1 or 2, but 1 is where you need to go to for these. They will be at the very top of the page, and you just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I wish you a fantastic month of February, Capricorn, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace. If you're interested in getting my Eclipse Effects Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac, where I pulled 3 cards from the Robin Wood Tarot deck and then looked into the crystal to give you predictions, messages, and insights from my spirit guides for how these eclipses in January of 2018 and February of 2018 will affect you. You can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video in the Show More section. And these videos are also available on the videos page on my website. Thank you so much.